Hey, Superman. It's 5:12, 5:18 now. Um, Early Friday morning. Um, I've been up all night drinking woodchuck. I went to karaoke, came home, and I decided to jump on the gay rights bandwagon again because it's what I do best. I actually have two huge benefits planned for June as far as helping legislation in Georgia and local, state, and federal governments and stuff of that nature. But to get on topic, I wanted to send a video message rather than a comment, even though I did comment your video, that God, I love you, man. I really do, and I thank you so much. More so because I think you're from this country. At least I hope you are. If you're Canadian, I apologize. I mean, I don't apologize. I commend you because you live in a slightly better country than I do at this point when it comes to rights. But if you are, a United States citizen, then God, I do love you, and I implore you to make more videos like this, please. And Billy 7766 from the UK or from Europe, he is amazing too. I just did a video response thanking him. I can only hope that through YouTube and MySpace and any other website that could ever possibly exist where this kind of open communication can happen. I would only hope that more heterosexual men and women like yourself would stand beside us and fight. Um, I hate to say that this is going to be a long fight, but I also don't want to delude myself. You, your video about your points on everything were fabulous. I know it's such a gay word, but I'm gay, so it's all right. Your points were fabulous. Your wonderful demeanor and your exquisite candor on speaking about issues that may not involve you as far as your own sexuality, but affect you as a citizen of this country is absolutely by far amazing. As far as a U.S. video from a straight person so far, you are the first person, the first heterosexual video that I have watched that has opened my eyes and said, wow, there really are straight people in this country that live here that want to see us have the same rights afforded that they do. Um, and that really is what this whole argument and what this whole civil rights fight and this whole movement is about. Is the ability to have equal rights. We don't want to define gay marriage or redefine marriage or destroy heterosexual marriage. We don't want to do any of that. We want the fact that the definition between marriage is when two people fall in love and want to be together for the rest of their lives. I mean, you and your wife, for instance, just to use an example, I doubt that when you guys decided to get married, you looked at each other and say, I think we'd make great parents, and I think our DNA is perfect for good children. So let's get married and procreate. I don't think that was the conversation. I would hope that when you got on your knee and proposed to your wife, that it was because she was the one woman in this world that meant the world to you, that was everything to you, and that you could not physically, you know, give any thought to the concept of having to wake up for the rest of your life without her. And that's what it's about. When you said marriage is about love, I was like sitting here going, not really, but in my heart I was, because in this whole grand fight, this entire argument that we have, and that is happening in this country right now, and that is going on in this what I feel to be a wonderful democracy, is that the Constitution was never written to take rights away from anybody. Our founding fathers, several hundred years ago, realized that the amendment process had to be there because the world was going to change, the government was going to change, this country was going to change, and as it changed, the Constitution and the Bill of Rights had to be able to change with it. And the FMA, the Federal Marriage Act, was the first law in history to ever try to deny equal rights to somebody. But I just want to commend you and say that I wish I had more friends like you. My heterosexual friends, I love you all if you're watching, please don't take offense to this, are really good at saying, oh yeah, we support you, and oh yeah, we're cool, and oh yeah, this, but none of them, or I can't say none of them, but I have to say that a majority of them would probably not stand up and speak so loudly as you did. Um, I saw that over 1,000 people have watched your video, and I just hope that if any of those people, any of those 1,000 some odd people, were against homosexuality and were heterosexual themselves, I hope that they listen to your words, and I hope that they understand that it's all about love, and it's all about just being in that moment when you look into a guy or a girl's eyes and you just say to yourself, this is it. This is the one. This is the person that I want to wake up with for the rest of my life, that I want to watch the wrinkles appear, watch the gray hair show up, that I want to lay in bed at 80 years old. And although I could probably not have any kind of sexual contact with them because I probably couldn't even physically do it anymore, it has nothing to do with the sex. It has to do with that 40 years ago when you proposed to that person that said, I love you and I want to go through this journey of life with you together. So, hats off to you, my friend. You are an amazing soul. I hope that wherever you live, that you are a guiding light and a strong voice in the fight for equality and rights. And if you ever make it to Georgia, come to a little town called Augusta. You and your wife are more than welcome. We will take you out and show you a good time. And I just hope that in the future people pay attention and more people like you stand up.